Electrical energy is the workhorse of modern civilization. Without it, nearly all of our infrastructure, our transportation, our computers, and our cities would be completely useless. Our energy comes from a wide variety of sources. Petroleum burning gives us about 1%. Coal burning provides us with 48%. Natural gas provides us with 18%. Nuclear, 22%. And renewable sources only 11%. Most electricity production is non-renewable, using heat to produce energy with steam turbines. This process, in one form or another, is used in conjunction with coal, natural gas, and petroleum to produce 67% of American electricity. Coal has been used for centuries to produce energy. Its extraction process, however, contaminates the environment from which it is mined and poses danger to local wildlife as well as humans. Its burning also releases roughly 10.2 billion tons of carbon dioxide a year, preventing our atmosphere from being able to release enough heat to maintain constant global temperatures. Natural gas, such as methane, can also be harvested and burned for electricity. Its extraction, however, also causes significant ecological damage. The mining process can release methane into the atmosphere, which is a much more potent greenhouse gas than CO2. Building off of the technology that is used to produce electricity from coal and natural gas, there are facilities now that burn domestic trash to produce power. These facilities prevent the filling of landfills and repurpose trash to be beneficial to the community at large. Great care is taken at these facilities to limit the release of greenhouse gases and other pollutants. Nuclear fission, the process of splitting uranium atoms to produce heat, also employs steam turbines. This method accounts for roughly a fifth of American energy. The waste from the fission process must be stored for a number of years until its radioactivity has decreased to an acceptable level. Radiation leaks from working reactors are extremely damaging to the local environment and public health. As can be seen from the recent disaster in Japan, safety is an issue, and the plants can be a hazard to the surrounding area despite our best efforts to engineer them safely. Although renewable energy sources account for only a slim portion of American energy, they have little to no environmental impact and do not use finite sources of fuel. Hydroelectric power uses the gravitational force of flowing water to turn turbines in order to produce electricity. This method has been used for hundreds of years. While this technique has stood the test of time, it is not conceivable to build enough dams to meet current energy needs. Windmills produce power as the wind turns the blades of the turbine. The turbines do not interfere in the usefulness of the land on which they are built, and are frequently placed in and around other industries. Even with current technology, wind could meet the world's energy needs if enough wind turbines were built. Switching to wind power, however, would require a massive shift in the workforce and manufacturing infrastructure. Solar energy can be harvested by photovoltaic cells to produce electricity. Solar power produces no waste outside of fabricating the solar cells themselves. There's an incredible amount of energy coming from the sun, and we would only need to harness a fraction of it to meet our own needs. Approximately 1.7% of the continental United States would need to be covered to meet our energy needs. Between rooftops and parking lots, a vast majority of this area could be used without intruding on nature. Costly installation and a lack of investors keep solar energy on the fringes of American energy production. All of these processes can still be improved upon in order to become more efficient and less damaging to the environment. The greatest improvements can be made with solar power. It is capable of meeting the world's needs many times over. What is important now is to build a solid foundation for the manufacture of photovoltaics in order to increase cost effectiveness. This will facilitate a shift towards solar energy and away from the burning of finite resources, decreasing our environmental impact to a reasonable level.